we are now on part 3. Oh my gosh, I'm so far away from the mic. I'm looking at the camera right now. Like, from my last video, I saw it was like crooked to the side. It was like my phone was about to fall off. She's like, like, my setup is like 2 pieces of tape where the light is. So, you know, those tape, real MVPs right here. Like, they're holding on. So now, like I promised, we're doing the line art this time around. Honestly, 3 videos in, like, it's a very fun process. It's been really fun so far. Like, to me, making these videos are more of like a breather from all of the work I have been working on. Like, piles of like schoolwork I've been looking at. It's crazy. Like, it's so good not to look at, like, you know, chemistry for a day. But basically, right now we're just doing the line art. Usually, like, whenever I do the line art like this, some of it ends up, like, when I'm erasing the pencil shapings on the bottom for whenever I'm doing the color, it would end up being smeared off a bit of the line art, but it gives a very nice, gentle look to your image as well. And so I really like still doing the line art first like this, and then kind of like as a base, it kind of tells you where everything was, and then we build from there, right? So yeah. Forgot to take a picture of my sketch for the first video. Honestly, me every day. I'm like, I don't know how many times I end up forgetting to do it, like, or forgetting to do something like that, like take an image. Like, I get into the grind of things so much. Like, I get too excited and then I'm like, and then I tend to forget to do those things. So, well, I'll remember to do it after this part, after we get through a good amount of this line art here. Usually when I'm doing this much detail, I have to look really close. One part for the detail, but the main part is just because I could barely see. I don't have great eyesight. Like, I don't know, eyesight like a grandma, but basically, like, when it comes to, like, it's always like those little lines, those little details that makes, like, the eyelashes really pretty, you know? Like, those triangle shapes with, like, the eyelashes. Long lashes, just like, they just look so calming and pretty, right? Like the downward droop with the eyelashes. So far, how have you guys been doing? Like, comment that down below, you know? Like, how you're feeling so far. How's your weekend going? And also, I've been forgetting to say this for so many videos. Me doing YouTube videos, it feels weird not to say it. I'm like, if you guys like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, you know? Give it a like, you know? It really does mean a lot. You know, showing your support really does mean a lot. I'm doing this mostly for fun, and honestly seeing if others can enjoy me sitting down talking to myself in a in a mini mic drawing, if that, you know, helps you to pass time, or something like that is really nice and calm for coming for you, you know, like, that's awesome, you know. I'm glad I could do that with my videos. with my scuff videos. But yeah, like and subscribe. YouTuber talk out of the way. We're currently going to like the hair. Right now we're currently usually in this portion. I'm usually very focused, like with the line art. You know, you mess up the line art, it's kind of like, but then again, one thing I learned is that like when you care a lot, like here's the thing about my art style. I tend to like my art to be a lot more soft looking. So my art, my line art tends to be a lot less bold, right? And a lot less, how do I put it? I think it's like, oh yeah, a lot less like bold and connected with the lines, right? As you can see, it's very loose with how like the strokes go with the images. Like honestly, as an artist, everybody has like their own thing that they really like with their images. I personally like over the years, started to like the more soft, gentle, kind of more traditional soft look, right? Like if you came from my Instagram, right, you would see like for a certain amount of time I've done like pretty much traditional, switched to digital. I practically tried almost every media outside as well, and yeah, I have experimented a lot, and so far this is where I'm sticking with. Just a soft look really like encapsulates like the feelings I have with my art. Yeah, a gentle, like something that really makes me relax, you know. And that's definitely the feeling I would want to portray in my images a lot more, right? And I just like looking at softer images when I'm drawing, right? Like usually artists draw things that especially if it's for fun, they draw things that usually they themselves really like looking at. And yeah, that's the stuff I like looking at. Very soft images, you know, it's like very relaxing, but beautiful. Like beautifully striking images. I just love like the sharp, like kind of like pretty looks of like nature mixed with like, you know, just striking eyelashes and fashion, you know. That's a new development for me. Wasn't always into like fashion or anything like that. The music just picks up. Welcome to character development. Like character development, yeah. But basically over time I've started to like going for more outfits, you know, in my personal life as well. Starting to get into a lot more like stylish types of things, pretty things, you know. I'm not one person who like walks around like just, I don't know, looking at trees and taking pictures of birds. Like taking pictures of nature and all this type of stuff, like pretty images whenever I see it. Mostly because I want to use it as reference, you know. Oh yeah, also pro tip, if you're an artist, whenever you're drawing something, right? If you honestly, you don't even have to use the pictures you take as reference. But I've seen so far that just taking pictures of things so often, I like looking at pictures, trying to get aesthetic photos have really helped me, right? To kind of just get like that image in my mind and now drawing it, you know? It just came in there like at a random time. I feel like we've gone to a pretty decent portion through the image and through this part. Like always, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and See you guys next time in part 4 where we continue doing the line art. Bye guys.